Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and in our today's session we are going to learn about what is this? Clock indicating time. Okay, so we are going to learn in today's session about prepositions of time, a confusing and very important topic. At, use at to indicate time. For example, I wake up at 6 a.m. every day. Whenever you mention time, 6 a.m., 8 a.m., 9 p.m. like that, use at, okay? Specific time. Let's discuss this issue at dinner time. Dinner time, lunch time, tea time, breakfast time. Okay, whenever you mention time, use at. On, use on to indicate days and dates. For example, the seminar is on October 15. It's their wedding anniversary on Saturday. In, use in to indicate weeks, months, years, seasons, decades, etc. Okay? I will go to Paris in 2 weeks. My brother will come back in November. 2 weeks. November month. She was born in 1995. Year. The landscape in spring is so beautiful. Season. Okay, spring, autumn, seasons. Okay, she was born in 1995. Okay, year. In November month. 2 weeks. So use in to indicate weeks, months, years and seasons. Be careful with morning, afternoon, evening and night. What is to be careful about? Let us see. In the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening, but at night. Okay, always at night, not in night. Okay, at night, at midnight, like that. For, use for to indicate a period of time. Okay, I have been teaching in this school for 5 years. Which 5 years? I did not mention. I simply mentioned for 5 years. Period of time. Since, use since to indicate a point of time. I have been teaching in this school since 2013. Do you understand the difference? For 5 years, whereas since 2013. For is used with period of time, whereas since is used with point of time. Okay? By, use by to indicate a deadline, not later than certain time. Okay? Example, the principal instructed us to be at school by 8 a.m. Okay? It is the deadline given to us, not later than 8 a.m. Submit the project report by Monday. So Monday is the deadline given, not later than Monday. Okay? In such conditions, use by. Until, use until to describe a continuous action that stops at a specific time. That stops at a specific time. Sleeping in the class. He slept in the class as last night he watched movies until midnight. Happy soul. They lived in the US until 2017. Until to describe a continuous action that stops at a specific time. From and to. Use from and to combo to mention the starting and ending time of something. For example, the shop will be open from 8 a.m. to 9 p.m. The physics period is from 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. and from Monday to Wednesday. Okay? From and to mention the starting and ending time of something. Ago. Use ago to talk about a past event in reference to the present time. This is really important. Many of the students get confused with these two words, ago and before. Ago is to be used with reference to the present time. We talk about a past event, of course, but with reference to the present time. Before. Use before to talk about a past event in reference to another past event. This is the difference between ago and before. Ago to talk about a past event in reference to the present time, whereas before to talk about a past event in reference to another past event. Okay, let us look at the examples. She completed her schooling 5 years ago. From now, 5 years ago. We are talking about a past event and we are standing in present time. Before, she cleared the entrance test 2 months before she completed her schooling. Such a genius. Of course she is. She cleared the entrance test 2 months before she completed her schooling. Nothing is about present time. Okay, so before to talk about a past event in reference to another past event. Okay, this is the major difference between these two words, ago and before. Okay, so don't at all do any kind of mistakes with them. Try to understand. During and while, both these mean that something happens at the same time as something else. Simultaneous actions. Okay, for example, he fell asleep during the movie. During the movie is going on and he fell asleep. Okay, and structure is during plus noun. During the movie, noun. Okay, he fell asleep while watching the movie. Okay, while watching the movie, he was watching the movie and he fell asleep gradually, and the structure is while plus gerund. While plus gerund, ing form of the verb which acts as a noun. While watching the movie, while something happening. Okay, during plus noun, this is the structure here, and while plus gerund is the structure. Okay, it is usually used with a gerund. You can use it like he fell asleep while he was watching the movie also, you can say. So in that case it takes subject plus verb. Okay, in any ways you can use it, but this is the usual usage of this, while plus gerund and during plus noun. Okay, both these mention simultaneous action, that something happens at the same time as something else. Okay, and we have come to our quiz. Very simple. Fill in the blanks with appropriate prepositions of time. Look at the sentences. I invite my friends for dinner dash the eve of Christmas. I'm afraid this work won't be complete dash Friday. He hasn't worked dash he lost his job. They are getting married dash the autumn. He was absent dash a week. It snows dash the winter. He works dash night. The movie starts at dash 7. He reads newspaper dash having breakfast. Don't use the phone dash the class. Okay, very simple quiz. In case you need any help, please go back to the class once again, listen to once again and observe the minor points about times of preposition, and I'm sure you will be able to solve this quiz only in 2 minutes. Okay, so this is today's session. Meet you soon, guys. Thank you so much.